Hello, welcome to Fridge Cam. We are Sorted Food, and today this happens.
I always left leg toilets. That's what I do. I make sure the seat's down first.
He just looked at me and said, "You're perfect."
Now, on Sunday, we asked you guys if you were to have a foodie bucket list, what would be on yours? Today, we get to explore one of Mike's.
Yeah, from my house.
Hello everyone. Something a little bit different for you today. We're in Barry's house, or the Rose Gold Princess Pinterest Palace as we've renamed it. You're going to look at this in probably a couple of months' time and think, oh no. Got talking, I really wanted to cook a pork knuckle because I had this amazing pork knuckle when I went to Berlin a couple of years ago. It was massive, it was like the size of my head.
Is that big enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We found one, got the last one at the butcher's, so we're going to cook it up now and we're just going to chill out, have a chat and eat some great food. Essentially what we're doing is creating like a braising liquid. So I'm basically dicing some garlic and some onions and some carrots and stuff. James is frying off the pork knuckle to get some colour, and then we're basically going to create a liquid, chuck it in there and just leave it to braise for about 3 hours to sort of slow cook, get all that juice, get all that flavour in.
So what I've done is I've just scored the pork knuckle.
Yeah.
And we're frying it off in lard, so like all the porky flavour.
You cooked pork knuckle before?
I've never cooked pork knuckle.
This is great.
It's quite nice actually. I have actually been to Berlin too, and I've had pork knuckle there.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. It's like proper homely comfort food.
Yeah. It's massive, and they basically, I had it with a whole load of chips, just a stack full of chips.
Did you?
And a stein of beer that was like the size of my head. Weiss beer, which we've got here, which is actually going into the braising liquid.
You had it with chips, I had it with mash, and I had a look online, and everywhere does it with mash.
Yeah.
It's like a tradition.
I
But
think
can
I
imagine
probably,
it's good with chips.
I think I probably did that thing that I do on all my holidays, which was, can I swap whatever carbohydrate you're offering me for chips? I do that every time I go.
I think that's fair.
I just eat chips non-stop. So I put
Beer and
chips, beer,
pork knuckle.
and pork knuckle.
So this goes on for 2.5 hours, and then at the end, we're gonna give it half an hour to kind of crisp up, I think in the oven.
Leveled up mashed potato. If you don't know what that is, then you should check out a video, which I'm going to put in the description, where we take mashed potato a level up. We've got to chop these up, peel them. We'll peel them first, then chop them up. Chuck them in the oven, because you want to roast it to get all of that juice out. What?
Hey mate.
Do you not do that? Actually roasting them first, isn't it?
Yeah, baking them, so it's like baked potatoes in the skin, and then once they're baked, they're super dry, and you can just peel the skin off.
Did you have a diesel beer when you were in Germany?
I didn't.
Because we were talking about this earlier.
We
weren't
were, and do you know what I did?
What?
I ordered beer and Coke.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, you hero!
Show me a recipe.
So this is a German delicacy. It is Weiss beer, which is wheat beer, and Coca-Cola. And it's really easy to make. It's 1/3 of a glass of Coca-Cola and 2/3 beer. And so, from what I read and from the people I spoke to, the Germans drink it because you get drunk and feel awake at the same time. There you go. That is a cola beer or a diesel beer.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. It's like a really sweet shandy, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yes, I see where you're going there. You can taste the Coke, and then it kind of gets quite bitter. And I think it's going to go well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, potatoes, they're out, they have cooled, and I'm now going to peel them. Going to chuck it into this pan with some milk and some butter, and we're going to mix it all together. James has got the ricer out. I've never used one of these before. It's like Play-Doh that you can eat and that doesn't taste really salty. That is
a lot of butter.
It's a big old knob
It is
now.
a lot. Our pork has now been braising in our beer and spices and vegetables for about 2.5 hours. Reduce the liquid a little bit, but we're going to thicken it with corn flour as well. I'm not careful enough. Is it going everywhere?
Yeah.
Is it still going everywhere? That went terribly wrong.
Don't worry, no rose gold was harmed in the spilling of that liquid.
Colander? Our ham is going to go into a tray with the vegetables and a little bit of the liquid, and then we're going to roast it off in the oven. Shall we?
I'm so excited. Oh, look at that!
And you've just got a little bit of gravy sitting in there as well.
Yeah.
That's it. Texture's lovely, it's really juicy. It's salty, but the spices, whatever they may be, although you can't probably pick them out individually, give just enough of an interesting flavour not to make it just taste a bit salty. Does that make sense? I mean, this has got Sunday dinner written all over it, hasn't it?
Do you know how much that costs?
How much?
£2.50.
You're kidding. What? I just remember having this reaction, which was, wow, that is fantastic. Now that is a beer.
Size of your head.
That is beer. We have very separate but fantastic Berlin pork experiences. That is absolutely superb. I'm going to get grilled now, aren't I?
You are. I've got some questions for you from these guys.
Yep.
What has been the most difficult shoot
Ever.
ever?
Our old eye candy videos. We just wanted to create the best looking food and sort of tell the journey of a recipe from start to finish and almost make a music video using food. The difficulty, however, was that to get the food looking that good and those shots, we'd be spending 3 hours on one of those. By no means a negative experience, because I think it's ended up being the best stuff we've ever made.
Yeah, I like that stuff. If you had to move to another country and live there, what food would you miss the most?
The butter that you buy.
Yeah.
The butter
See
that
where
you
you're
buy,
going
you
with
buy
this.
because it tastes like the butter that you like. And it normally has taken a lifetime for you to realise that that's the one you like, and that's why you buy it. British sausages.
Yes. Oh, both really good answers.
Great flavours. You get pork and apple leeks, stuff like that. You know, they put all sorts of stuff. And I just don't believe that you can find an equally good British style sausage anywhere else in the world.
What are your beauty routines?
My beauty routine.
Yeah, I just picked that out one. It's
That's
slightly
just
different, you know. Yeah, I know.
Right, so I'll tell you what, because there's something that I've noticed, and I'm wondering whether you do the same.
Oh no.
So when you
Don't
get out
turn
of the
this around
shower-
on me.
When you get out of the shower, there's always the bit you dry first. First thing I do, grab the towel, and then the left leg goes up on the toilet seat, and then I start with the towel. And
But
then
you're
go,
wet.
Yeah, it's dry wipe. And then you go up this leg.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stop there. I always left leg toilet seat. That's what I do. I make sure the seat's down first. The best thing about this now is that you, and I think all of you guys and you, next time you get out of the shower, you're going to think of me, and you're going to think, oh, God, do I always dry this?
leg.
Is this what I always start with? Must be. Probably.
Mike has a tasty knuckle.
Since talking about bucket list, the reaction has been overwhelming and everybody has something they want to put on their bucket list. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper and start talking about it within our club letter. If you want to join in, then just sign up down below.
Yeah, and down below there's also a link to Mike's pork knuckle recipe. You can give that a go, and you're going to want to stay tuned for Sunday. Whenever we meet you guys at things like VidCon and we do panels, you always ask us, what is the worst video you've ever produced? Well, we love experimenting with new ideas. They don't always go to plan. This one didn't. We're going to share it with you anyway.
Why are we publishing this one?
Well, to prove that no one's perfect, even us.